You'll be glad to know it's a slightly more straightforward task today, Year 5. So we're looking at now multiplying fractions by whole numbers. Before we start, again, it's worth reminding ourselves that the denominator is how many parts there are to the whole, and the numerator is how many parts we have. So when we multiply this, it will only be the numerator that changes, because the only thing that will change is how many parts we have. And here I've got my model there to show me. So 2/3 times by 3. Well, let's see what happens. I've got my 2/3 there, and we multiply it by 3. Well, you will see how many parts to the whole does not change. What we end up with instead is 2, 4, 6/3. Think of it, if this was 3 different cakes and you took 2/3 from each cake, you'd end up with 6/3. Okay? So the amount we have changes, the how many parts to the whole is unaffected. Let's look at this one. 4 times 1/6. Well, let's look at that. Let's put it into words. Partly. 4 times 1/6. So let's take a look at the bar model here. 1/6 times by 4. We'd end up with 4/6. Okay, can we see that there? If I took 1/6 from 4 different cakes, I'd end up with 4/6. So only the amount we have is affected, the denominator is not affected. How many parts to the whole does not change. Okay, relatively straightforward, I hope. Best of luck.